What's the deal with magic mushrooms? People online keep saying psilocybin changes your brain. Is that actually true or just hippie marketing?
Morty, it's not magic, it's neuroscience. Psilocybin is one of the most studied psychedelic compounds on Earth, and the data is surprisingly strong. They even use it in medical care in some places where it's legal. Your brain stops limiting input, new neural pathways light up, and suddenly you're seeing the parts of reality you've been blind to your whole life. It feels like stepping outside the illusion, because for a moment you are. And Morty, this isn't some party drug, it's medicine. Real medicine. You treat it with respect, intention, and the understanding that it can heal you, not entertain you.
Okay, but people say you hallucinate. Isn't that just your brain messing with you?
No, Morty. Psilocybin doesn't create random images. It reduces the brain's filtering system. You stop running the same repetitive mental loops, so your mind becomes open to information it usually suppresses. That's why people describe it as stepping outside the illusion. For once, they're not trapped in their own autopilot.
That sounds kind of intense. Is that where the whole ego death thing comes from?
Pretty much. The ego is just the voice narrating your fears, insecurities, and expectations. Psilocybin quiets the default mode network, the part responsible for that internal monologue. It's not death, it's relief. A temporary break from the constant noise.
So how does it help with trauma then?
Because trauma gets stuck in rigid neural pathways.
Psilocybin temporarily softens those patterns. Under the right therapeutic conditions, people can revisit difficult memories without shutting down or spiraling. That's why research shows a single guided session can support long-term improvements in depression, PTSD, emotional rigidity, and anxiety. It doesn't suppress symptoms, it helps people process them.
I also heard it helps with addiction. Is that real?
Yeah, because addiction is basically a cognitive loop. Psilocybin disrupts the loop and gives the brain a window to rewire. Studies show promising results for alcohol dependence, nicotine addiction, and compulsive patterns.
If psilocybin helps all that, why is it illegal in so many places?
Morty, think about it. A population that heals trauma, questions norms, and thinks clearly is a population that's harder to control. Keeping people numb, distracted, and disconnected makes them predictable. Letting them wake up, that creates independent thinkers, and systems don't always like that.
Oh, maybe we're not broken. Maybe it's society that makes people feel that way.
Exactly. Most people think something's wrong with them when they're reacting normally to a world that isn't built for mental well-being.
What about microdosing? People say it helps with creativity and mood.
Microdosing isn't about tripping, it's subperceptual. Some studies and user reports show improvements in mood regulation, focus, emotional resilience, and creativity. But again, context matters, legality matters, and it's not for everyone.
So psilocybin isn't magic? It's biology?
Bingo, Morty. Real science, real effects, and one of the tools researchers are exploring to help people reconnect with themselves, their emotions, and the world around them. There is still so much to say about this topic, Morty, but we come back to this another time. And no, Morty, I will not get you mushrooms. You are still too young to be able to handle that. And this is for entertainment purposes, of course.